closing of potholes and fixing the road. We need to understand from them. So I don't want to speak on their behalf. I speak for this mayor because I've seen for myself, and that is why we have taken these roads and introduced these packages with the premier in this side of Sarah Bartman. We agreed, and I signed off as Sandral taking over the portfolio, and you can see the work has begun. This is a regional road, but through the MOU and the minister's proclamation and so on, we have then taken the road, and we are now coming to oversee the work that has begun. And that is what I spoke about when I was in R61, when we were fixing the culvert, about the number of roads we have taken over in the Eastern Cape. The Eastern Cape is the biggest beneficiary of the non-tolling portfolio of Sanral. There are no toll gates here, as you can see, but some of your roads, particularly on the N2, they are on a pristine condition because we have invested much. So we've taken over some of the roads, like R61, which connect us to the N2 and going down to KwaZulu-Natal. And, in the next 5 years, this work will be complete. And you're going to see roads in a good condition in this part of the region. As we deal with 336, R336, there is a problem in town of roads that have collapsed. Through community development, we will work with the municipality to help the mayor to construct and to intervene in town here to ensure that we sort out the potholes and resealing of the roads.
Minister, are you happy with the progress of Operation Valazonke? Because what I've seen is that since the launch, there has been no action in many municipalities. I've done a lot of follow-ups. Some even didn't even know the Operation Valazonke. For example, Nelson Mandela Bay, which he's talking about. They didn't know if there is such a thing. They told me they will launch their own operation on this month, which is the transport month. Overall, what are the reports are you getting? Are you happy?
We have given ourselves 6 months. The reports we are getting, we are happy. That is why there is no longer noise in the country. You know that this operation, but it will reach out. We work with municipalities. We're just giving more money yesterday. As you listen to the medium-term budget, I can take you to many parts of the country to show you Operation Valazonke. Yes, in other areas it does not arrive, but in many areas the noise has gone down throughout the country. And as we get more allocation to implement through Sandral, you will see this work being done. Yeah, for instance, in the municipality, I've seen for myself now this morning, the road is terrible. I mean, you can't talk about closing potholes like Gaten Mackenzie, closing potholes of in that Karoo place where he is. There's nothing to close here. We must reseal that road, go to town. It's finished. So we must work with this mayor because the mayor doesn't have the money to fix that road. Myself and the province, we must work and help the mayor to close and reseal and reconstruct the roads in this part of the world. And I've given a directive that my team and Sandral must sit with the mayor. As we do this work, we must also assist through either community development or through memorandum of understanding. As we implement Valazonke, that's what we do with the district and municipalities to assist them. But I'm happy with the turnover also of SMMEs that have been given a chance in this road as we fix this road and the employment opportunities that are provided for locals. It's a huge project. And it's not only here like Ubabu Kondo was explaining. Kondo? Ngozwana. Ibitola only change every 5 minutes. Ukondo, Ngozwana. So like Ngozwana was explaining here that there are 9 packages. And those 9 packages amount to about above 2 billion rand that we're investing. This road alone, R336, is about 275 million. And a number of SMMEs are also having opportunities here. So that is what is important. It has been our project, the closing of e-tolls. E-tolls have been scrapped. It's a cabinet decision. Transport Department have been a champion of that, together with Gauteng, but we had to say to Gauteng, yes, we close, where is the money going to come from? So they've agreed. 30% of their share will contribute to closing the debt, and 70% in terms of national government. On Tuesday, I'm going to answer you, give you, as I'm speaking now, I've given a directive to the Director General together with Gauteng, so that we give you the detail, because you have not been paying e-tolls. But those who have been paying, what's going to happen? Are we going to refund them? And if we're going to refund them, how are we going to do that? That's what I'm going to do. The minister in the budget statement have explained, e-tolls are gone, and where's the money going to come from? When I talked to the bond people, when I was doing the rounds in London and all of that, they said, we don't care the mechanism you employ to pay us as long as the debt is settled. Now, we have got lessons from the gantries we constructed in Gauteng, and the protest and disobedience going forward, because as we fix the road, you must ask a question, where does the money come from? It comes from the tolling portfolio to expand and to build the roads. We don't have a bottomless pit of money and all of that. It comes from somewhere. So the money to fund, it comes from somewhere. And as we close it down, what are we going to do with the second phase of building roads in Gauteng? Because Gauteng is the central place of economic development for the whole country. It carries the whole country. And there is lots of congestion there. So we're now supposed to be in the second phase of GFIP. Now that it has been scrapped, where are we going to get the money to get to the second phase? So those are the things we must outline to you, and I'm going to do that on Tuesday. But e-tolls are gone. It's been 7 years. We looked at many options, including fuel levy, and then we had to abandon fuel levy because of what is happening right now in Ukraine and Russia. So we had to stop that because that couldn't be an option. Otherwise, we were then going to generate money to pay off the debt and the e-tolls through fuel levy. So we can't increase because the cost of living, cost of fuel is very high. So that is why we have now taken this option. It's not an easy option for Treasury. Somebody will ask why so long. It takes us so long because Treasury must agree and look at things like, where are we going to get the money to settle the debt? And at the same time, how are we going to finance the construction of roads in the country? Because the money that is meant to fix this road, I'm now spending it to settle the debt of e-tolls. And then you ask me, Malula, there are so many potholes. And then I can tell you right now, there are many potholes because I didn't have the money to fix the road because I'm paying for the debt of e-tolls. Now that is done, we were allocated more money, and it affected the balance sheet of Sandra in terms of the going concern. Now that everything is settled, we and Sandra on Tuesday, we must talk about the way forward and what are we going to do with the money that we've got to fix the roads in the country. So I'm here to showcase some of the roads we have taken over from the provinces to fix them. It's not only here, it's all over the country, but Eastern Cape account for the highest volume of non-tolling portfolio within Sandraland government. Yo. Yeah. Into endingayitsho nge-e-tolls ukuthi sizigqibile ziphelile nya 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 nya, asekho into ezawuthethisa nge-e-tolls. Into esijongane nayo esizayicacisa kumphakathi ngolosibini lozayo ukuthi njengoba siphelisile i-tolls kuza kwenzakala ntoni kubantu ababebhatala i-tolls and then sizababuyisela imali yabo okanye kuza kwenzakala ntoni ngayo. Into esizayicacisela umphakathi leyo. NabaseGauteng nabo bazasicacisa ukuthi baza kwenza njani ekulungiseni indlela njengoba i-tolls imali yakhona besiyisebenzisela ukwakha indlela pha eGauteng. Indaba yesibini silapha namhlanje ephondweni e-Eastern Cape ngoba le ndlela R336 kulo masipala siyayilungisa njengobubona si-allocate imali epha ku-275 million but nezinye indlela apha kulo masipala waseSarapartman esizilungisayo. So ndizojonga lo msebenzi njengoba nibona apha umsebenzi uqalile, umsebenzi omhle wolungisa indlela. Nee-potholes ezikhona apha kumasipala sizawusebenzisana nomasipala sincedise umeya ngokuthi singenelele silungisa indlela apha kumasipala wakhe ngoba akanayo imali ngoba akanayo irevenue. So sizawusebenzisana naye umeya uzawuhlala nethimba lam le-Sanral ne-department silungise lo mba woncedisana nomasipala uvala ii-potholes njengoba ubona nawe ukuthi indlela ziphelile apha kulo masipala. Siyayilungisa le ndlela singenelele ngamandla sazithatha indlela kuthi siyazilungisa ngoku. Danyikinya isivumelano no-premier sokuthi ezi ndlela siyazithatha sizifaka kwiportfolio ye-Sanral uncedisa iphondo ulungisa indlela. Imali ininzi imali esiyifaka apha ihamba phaa andiyazi ngesiXhosa 3 billion imali esiyifaka apha. Kunemisebenzi amathuba emisebenzi akhona apha nabantu abashishinayo abakhasayo nabo bayaxhamla. Into ebalulekileyo yileyo. Izawuthatha ixesha ke abantu bakuthi basinyamezele ngoba kufuneka siyilungisile le ndlela. Ndiyayazi it is inconveniencing abantu abaninzi abahamba ngale ndlela kodwa siyayilungisa bazawuqhekeka njengamafutha xa sesiyigqibile le ndlela, bazawunyibilika njengamafutha, kuzawuba mnandi xa sesiyilungisile abantu bakuthi beqhuba apha kule ndlela bebona umsebenzi urhulumente awenzayo. So namhlanje sizobonakalisa nje ukuthi umsebenzi uqalile, siyasebenza but sizawusebenzisana nomeya njengoba benditshilo namhlanje xa ndidibene nomeya namakhansela phaa ukuthi uvala zonke makafike apha ancedise umeya ngoba abantu bazawutotela umeya enganamali. Bathi akalungisa izindlela ayenze laa nto omnye umeya ngapha yenzayo athi uvala iipotoli ubona ukuthi yintsomi le, akuvalwa zipotoli apha kuqhathwa nje abantu. So asiqhathi bantu, uyabona nawe indlela iphelile xa ungena etawuni. So laa ndlela idinga ukuthi siyiqale butsha, siyilungise singathi sivala iipotoli. So funeka simncedisile umeya kuloo nto ngeeprojekthi zethu zophuhliso lwee-communities ne-Sanral sisebenzisana nomasipala silungise ezi ndlela. Ndiyibonile ngokwami indlela iphelile tu, akho nto umeya anoyenza phaa. Funeka simncedisile noma kanjani.
Point of clarity, potholes, did you say Gauteng will forfeit 30% of its allocation or just the allocation meant for the maintenance of roads?
It will forfeit 30% of its allocation. Andiyazi bazayifumana phi, sayicacisa ngolwesibini. Lo 30% whether it's equitable share abayifumanayo okanye it is through the portfolio yabo ye-transport. So ngolwesibini zonke ezo zinto zabe zidibene ndiyicacise. Enkosi Chief.
Minister, just one more question.
Yeah.
With regards to the call order made by the Mukanda Court,
kodwa ke kubalulekile obana phaa esintwini awubuthatha utywala ubusela ungabuchazelwanga uba kwenziwa napha ekhaya. Hleze kuthi kanti le nto yenziwa apha wena zange wayenza. Siyibonile le projekthi iqala. Ngoke umphathiswa uzesizothulela yona ngokusesikweni. Atsho ukubana le projekthi ixabisa malini. Le projekthi kuyintoni unobangela wokubana sibe nale projekthi apha. Akungawo wonke amaxa ke apho ufumana khona ithuba lokubanika lihanjelwe ngumphathiswa. Kuyiloo nto sisithi namhlanje silisande siliva nawe awumncinananga, usisixeko phakathi kwezixeko. Siyabulela ke ubukho bakho, sithi wamkelekile Tshona kunye nethimba lakho apha esande siva. Wonke umntu wamkelekile apha. Siyabulela inkosi kakhulu mphathiswa.
Sibethi izandla. Let me assure you okokuba everyone will be accommodated in terms of language. When utata uRazzmatazz emekile ndawo, we will all be accommodated. Don't worry, don't worry. Mayor was just welcoming us and telling us, what is it that, why are we here? What is the purpose of this meeting? So utata uRazzmatazz will accommodate all of us in terms of understanding we languages. Masibethu izandla for number 1 wase-Sundays River. Tell me umqobelela. Umeya wethu lona ngiqhobele izandla kanje. Umeya wethu lona ngiqhobela kanje. Thank you very much. Asifulele ke. Singatyanga kakhulu ixesha. Silungise indlebe zethu. Sizilungiselele ke intetho ekhethekileyo yosuku lwanamhlanje. Apho uminister utata uRazzmatazz, ndiyalibala ke negama lakhe bambani oko kwathiwa uRazzmatazz uhleli phaa. Utata uMbalula uzawuza ngaphambili azosinika intetho ekhethekileyo yosuku lwanamhlanje. Masiqhobeleni izandla uminister ngegama esiza ngaphambili.
Thank you. And thank you, Program Director, the Speaker of Council, Executive Mayor of the Sundays River Valley Local Municipality, Chairperson of the Central Board and members of the board with us here today. Ladies and gentlemen, all our councillors, nomphakathi wonke ndiyalibulisa molweni. Today we are undertaking an oversight inspection of some of the critical projects undertaken by SANRA. The role of infrastructure is critical in giving traction to our efforts to tackle triple challenges: poverty, inequality, and unemployment. Significant investments in road infrastructure not only sustain economic activity, but also enables access to social infrastructure. So namhlanje, I've come here to oversee this important work. Ubonile umsebenzi nokudalwa kwemisebenzi for our people in and around the areas where the projects are being implemented. This work, the work that is undertaken by SANRA, umeya uthetha inyani ukuthi ndithe abantu be-Department of Transport endihamba nawo amagosa aseburhulumenteni neSANRA funeka xa sigqiba le ntlanganiso apha namhlanje bahlale nomeya sibone ukuthi singamncedisa kanjani ukuvala i-potholes nolungisa indlela apha kulo masipala. Ngoba yena umeya nje uyabona ngebhayiki zakhe ezincinci akanayo imali. Lomso nizawutshisa itayara apha nithi rhume sifuna indlela. So nithi manincedise before esibhayikini. Ziqhawukele. You know, ndimncedise. So I've agreed on that. Umhambi unyamalala njani ndingakagqibi usebenza uchairman nango weSANRAL. So uchairman mna xa ndithethileyo uchairman uzawuimplement together neteam yakhe, bahlale phantsi namagosa basinikezele ingqelo. So sendizayifumana ngeZoom meeting mayor, sihlale phansi sifumane i-report back ukuthi how are we going to assist the municipality. It's not negotiable. Ndizibonile ngokwami indlela kwelaa cala hayi chef akho ndlela. Funeka simncedise umeya osebenzayo, umeya wombutho wethu, simxhase. SANRAL nge-operation vala zonke. Yeah, so yiloo nto sizayenza leyo. Mayor ebethini iqhwabela izandla loo nto. Silungisa indlela apha, and I'm not going to dwell too much about umsebenzi esiwenzayo, but we're upgrading national route R336. Now, ndayithathela kum le nto yolungisa ezindlela no-premier wephondo. Savumelana into yokubana minister zithathe ezindlela uzinike iSANRAL izilungise. Ngoku yandandilungisa iCalvert ngapha R61 ukuya ngaseCofimvaba ndayenza i-announcement yezindlela that we are going to fix. So today I came to see R336. Enyanini umsebenzi uqalile pha. Unobhala we-ANC kule region uthe ku-minister kudala sathenjiswa ngendlela ezilungiswayo 500 million engathi yilotho. Siyathemba ngokuthi this work will be done. So andimthembisi nje, ndiyamxelela ngokunobhala into yokubana umsebenzi suqalile. I-SMEs abantu bakuthi mabaxhamle nabo bafumana imisebenzi, and then kwezi project siziqalayo ndiyaniva njengoba nikhalaza apha emva yo. So ndithe kuSANRAL unimamele kakuhle. SANRAL sebenzani no council, and then okhansela bazokwazi unincedisa kule miba xa nidala amathuba emisebenzi. Baninika abantu, banganiniki iitshomi zabo, baninika abantu abafuna umsebenzi. Anizusebenza nonke, but if kwithuba abo balifumeneyo kubalulekile ukuthi balifumane. Abantu abatsha, oomama, njalo njalo. So okhansela bethu oceba mabasebenzisane neSANRAL. Yiloo nto ndiyicelileyo kubo namhlanje, njengoba besithetha pha ekuseni, and ndiyathemba bazayenza loo nto. So njengoba sisenza lo msebenzi, kukho amathuba emisebenzi, abantu bakuthi mabafumane ingqesho nabo baxhamle kule nto siyenza. So R336 between Kirkwood and Ado, it's a project that we're inspecting today, which bears testimony to the hard work that SANRAL plays in ensuring that our road infrastructure fulfills economic and social functions. The first phase of this project entails upgrading of 13.75 kilometers 13.75 kilometers of the national route between Kirkwood and Ado, and the reseal of 1.75 kilometer of the existing road east of the town of Kirkwood. Now we have said there, because Central is doing this work through our community development project, kufuneka singenelele at local level to assist the municipality umasipala, not only to close the potholes in town and everywhere else, but to reseal the road to ensure that it's in a perfect state. The rehabilitation measures vary along the length of the route depending on the condition and the width of the existing road. It is important to note that safety issues such as speed limits, pedestrian sidewalks, and traffic calming forms part of the upgrade. Furthermore, the existing pavement structure has reached the end of its design level. Now we need to attend to it. In addition, Central has other projects under construction in the Sundays River Valley local municipality. This entails the special maintenance of section of National Route R335 and section of 342 from Zurberg intersection to Nguni River Lodge. The special maintenance of another section of the National Route 342 from Nguni River Lodge to Patterson, and the special maintenance of section of the National Route R75 from Kirkwood intersection to Wolverfontein. The project will create jobs for about 125 to 175 people. There will be between 20 to 25 SMMEs appointed, and 14 are already on site. Through its Horizon 2030 strategy, Central continues to play an important role in improving the socio-economic conditions of our people. Both Kirkwood and Ado are great tourism hubs. The main road to both towns also link with the national roads and ports in the Nelson Mandela Metro. Kirkwood is situated in the heart of the Sundays River Valley, considered the citrus capital of the Eastern Cape. It is the center of one of the largest citrus regions in South Africa. It is known for its citrus fruit, roses, game farms, and its annual wildlife festival. Ado is a small town, but is synonymous with the Ado Elephant Park. The town is about an hour's drive away from Quebec. The town also offers great features to it that is independent to the farmed and magnificent elephants. And I want to say our resolve to deliver a transport system that is safe, affordable, efficient, reliable, and responsive to the needs of the citizenry has never been greater. Sustaining investments in our road infrastructure and maintaining the same in an acceptable state of repair will go a long way towards realizing this mission. This will give practical expression to our vision of transport as the heartbeat of the economy. The Eastern Cape constitutes the largest part of our non-tolling portfolio. Of course, toll roads up or toll gates, the Eastern Cape. Uqhuba ude uyophuma ngapha eMonti nase eMthatha ungadibani ne-toll gate. And silungisa indlela in this province. That is why izinto ndizithetha apha we're doing them because of this is the heartland of economic activity for the Republic. And through these projects, we aimed at creating jobs and ensuring that we connect economically through this network, communities and also business opportunities. So I want to thank the mayor and the district mayor in absentia and the acting district mayor and all the councillors, civil society for working with us. And also want to thank the patience of our people as we fix the road. They are very patient and they must be very patient. We are asking as we fix the roads in this part of the province. In the next 5 years, this work will be complete. And I also want to thank political parties who are here, who are supporting our work and our initiatives of ensuring economic activity in this part of the province. And I want to thank the community also for being patient with us in terms of the work that we have started here. And Yabule, masebenzisane, and lo msebenzi xa sesiwugqibile silwe kwakho noburhwaphilizo nobusela, because into esingayifuniyo leyo, ngoba into esiyibonayo apha ezweni kodwa not under Sandra. Urhulumente ukhupha imali njengoba izolo Madiba ebethetha phaa eParliament, usinika imali ukuthi silungise ezindlela. Kwezinye indawo indlela azigqitywanga, abantu banikwa umsebenzi, imali yahla ngomlenze, yaba kuphelela kwento apho. So yayazi ukuthi uSandra akayenzi loo nto. Umsebenzi xa siwuqalile siyawuqala siwugqibelise siwusonge kakuhle kungekho ngxaki ze-corruption, and we must continue that trajectory when we start and implement these projects in this province of the Eastern Cape. Eastern Cape is very important in the life of South Africa's historic development through a transition to a developmental state that we're building. Because our first battles, namabhulu ngena kwelizwe, trying to conquer and colonize us, was here in this province. Kwelpondo, Singakaunta, Amagoha, and people who stood in the front went to jail for the liberation of our people. So it is important to remember that history all the time. That's why it is called the province of the legends. It is the province of the legends because Nelson Mandela, Walter Sisulu, Oliver Tambo, Nkolisi Majombozi, they all came from this province. And that is why we must be proud when we deliver to remember who are we in this province and what do we stand for. It's not just an ordinary province, it's an important province in our country. So, ndiyabulela ke Executive Mayor, ndiyabulela Speaker, for giving us this opportunity and to showcase the work that we're doing and giving you a feedback. And I'm certain when we talk in the next coming weeks, as the Chief of Staff notes this point, we'll get a report that is very clear about how we're going to work with your municipality and to fix what is broken. These small municipalities don't have enough revenue to support what the mayor and his team are supposed to be doing here to develop the communities. They depend on municipal infrastructure grant. And besides that, there is no revenue that comes here. People don't pay services because they are unemployed. Abapatalwa, abana misebenzi, they rely on government social security. That's what happens. So they don't pay for services. So Masipala, when he cannot do certain things, it's not deliberate, it's because they don't have the capacity. Now, we are going to work with this municipality to fix the roads, period. loo nto sizayenza le up in this municipality. So asiso sithembiso, it's a commitment we are doing. Ungabuza nabanye kwezinye indawo. Izolo sibulela into ye-e-tolls, because laa nto ye-e-tolls ibisitya imali eninzi, sibhatala elityala le-e-tolls, but it doesn't mean that elo tyala lifile lona. Olosibini kuzafuneka ndiyicacise ukuthi sizawuthini elaa tyala. Nabantu abebebhatala i-e-tolls, what are we going to do? But now with Sanral, sizawukwazi ukuthi senze lo msebenzi sisebenzisana nomasipala bethu through MOU and also through community development project. Sincedisane nomeya to fix the roads in the municipality. Ndiyabulela enkosi. Thank you very much.
Alright, ngicela manje phakamiseni uqhabe izandla. Ngoba sime ngenyawo basivale izandla zethu. Masifake izandla. Thank you very much, Minister Dr. Razmatas. Kuthiwo-ke kwathiwa Speaker, baxelele abahlali bethu okokuba ikhona into ezayo ezabanika amandla okuba abahamba ngenyawo ukubuyela emathamsanqa bazahamba bephazamisana nayo apha endleleni. Siyacelwa ke we remain seated emveni kokuba kugqityiwe. Ikhona ke refreshment ezayo. Ningabizi ke nithi ndithe kuzawuza inyama, andiyazi. Yazi. Alright. Siwaqaliswa basicele ke u-executive mayor we-Sarabhapha district municipality bekufanele uba ibe nguye ozawuma apha enze i-vote of thanks, but ke ngenxa ye-commitments ezithile udelegatile executive mayor wasesithathwini ukansila uLucas uzawuma apha njengo-executive mayor we-Sarabhapha district namhlanje. Asazi ke kuzawuthini. Masikulindele ke ndebe uzofika apha ecaleni kwam usixelele uba uphathiswe ntoni utata uDipos. Simkhuleke. Manta, all power. Thank you very much, Speaker of Council. Perhaps let me clarify the confusion. When I salute Amanda, I can even salute it in the church. It doesn't speak to any political organization. It speaks that power is with the people. Honorable Minister, Mayor of Sanders River, all councillors, board of Sanral, management of the department, and staff of Sanral. Nabahlali base-Cypress River bephela manibulise ngegama elihle lomfeli wethu nelomvukeli wethu uYesu Kristu. Amen. Program director, as I was seated here from morning, being introduced as the acting executive mayor, I didn't realize that lo mbembo umkhulu kangaka. However, I'm representing executive mayor, Councillor John DeFos, is attending a government program in Bishop. I'm sorry to look at portfolio councillor there in the mayoral committee. Mine is very important but short. Siyabulela mphathiswa kuwe qala. Indawo encinci kanje ithathelwe ingqalelo. I'm very happy, Minister, when you raise that this province, it was of dispossessions, the 4th year. Out of 7, 4, it were up beside this river, in the Zupek Mountains. So, Sukumshaba, where inyembezi and blood of our forefathers is lady called. Maybe they are happy where they are. Actually, they were very happy, Minister. And Sarabatman, as you know, Sarabatman is a very vast district in the province and even in South Africa. Minister, I do not want to be biased because of I'm from this municipality, but there are other small municipalities here in Sarabatman, in our Stringback. At some stage, they need serious attention. Sibulele nakubahlali man ngoba patient nale program. Minister is correct. We travel ngendlela between Ato and Kirkwood, and last week and previous months it was the Peterson road from Ato to Peterson. It was fixed as well. People were very patient. Stop and go because ngendlela yenzelwe nina. Siyabulela Sarabatman to be part of this program. Hopefully, those resources will treat with care. Imbilano Minister abantu banikwe into ibilwe kwangabo. Imbilano abantu baze ngebhanki bazoba the very same material that is meant for fixing the roads. You know, hopefully ke ayizokwenzeka loo nto kubiwe nezitena ezizipaving abantu bachoose ukupave ezindlini zabo indlela le mayishiyeke ingapavwa. Such people must tell you, you know, because very some communities are insulting government, that government is doing nothing, yet on the other side people are stealing. So masinibulele nina up beside this river and aniyenzi loo nto, and hopefully you are not going to do it. Hello, Mazwi, siyabulela. Thank you very much. Nathi must be part of this program. Amandla.
Executive Mayor, Dr. Solitu Lucas. I think it was our last speaker of the program. Let me call upon again Pastor Azostana. He invited God to be with us. He must come up front to thank you. Come as part of my high must make an you may come to help Pastor to thank him that we felt his presence, that there were no disturbance. You may come to me. Don't be scared of me, Pastor. You may also pray for. Thank you very much.
Kom ons bid saam. Here, baie dankie vandag vir die voorreg van as individue van die van hy, Here Jesus, ons bid vandag bevoorreg, Here, dat vandag hierdie kritieke aspek hier aan ons gemeenskap oorgedra is. Ek bid dat die seën van die Here dit wat gesê is en ek bid dat almal wat betrokke is daar het Here spesifiek elke individu van die vallei Here sal benefit uit hierdie projek. Here, ek bid dat die seën van die Here vir ons regering en ons bid dat daar sal regte beklede geneem word Here wat op elke persoon Here 'n voordeel sal wees. Here, sien die vallei, sien die grond, sien die speakers, sien ons meier, sien ons ministers, sien elke persoon, ons councillors Here, almal wat deel uitmaak van hierdie vallei, wil ek bid Here bewaar ons en sien ons van ons bid in Jesus naam. Amen.
Alright, inkosi kakhulu sibambile musibana zikhona i-takeaways ezizayo for abahlali. Please remain seated. You will be assisted. Thank you very much.
Answer.